Hello and welcome to Study English with Sarah. This week's lesson is a really exciting one, and I think it'll make you feel great about the fact that you are already learning English. We're going to read about a new study that shows knowing more than one language can actually keep your brain younger and healthier. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can continue being young. Let's get started. Here's what we're going to cover today. First, you'll read an article about the brain-boosting power of being multilingual. Then you'll practice IELTS matching information questions. After that, we'll go through some new vocabulary. And finally, you'll repeat these new words for extra pronunciation practice. Before we start, a little personal note from me. It's no secret that keeping your brain active is one of the best ways to keep it healthy. We all know that activities like crossword puzzles, Sudoku, or learning a new skill can help us stay sharp as we age. So it's no surprise that learning a second or even third language gives your brain the same kind of workout. So why not stay young together? Share this lesson with your English learning friends and family and give all your brains a boost. Now let's read the article. I'll read each paragraph aloud. Feel free to pause the video and read along at your own pace. A new international study has found that knowing more than one language can help the brain stay healthier as people get older. The research looked at more than 80,000 adults between the ages of 51 and 90 from 27 European countries. It showed that people who spoke only one language were twice as likely to have faster brain aging. In contrast, people who spoke 2 or more languages were less likely to experience this. The study also found that the more languages someone knows, the stronger the protection for their brain. Experts say this supports what many researchers have believed for years. Learning languages keeps the brain active and stimulated. A dementia researcher and lecturer at the University of Auckland explained that the brain naturally gets smaller as we age, starting from around 40 years old. This shrinking is normal, but the brain can still stay healthy if we do activities that support its cognitive reserve. This means the brain's ability to keep working well even as it changes. According to this researcher, speaking more than one language helps build this cognitive reserve. The study showed that people who are bilingual or multilingual often have a younger brain age than their actual age. For example, a person might be 60 years old, but their brain could function more like the brain of a 58-year-old. The study also suggests that people who speak 3 or more languages may get even greater benefits. They believe that dementia can develop slowly over a lifetime, and so does building a strong brain. That is why it is important to think about brain health early, not just when people are already older. He believes that learning languages at school, in the community, or even as an adult can help protect the brain. He emphasized that it is never too early and never too late to start learning another language to keep the brain active and healthy. Now it's time to practice some IELTS matching information, a question type where you match statements to the paragraphs where the information appears. You have 8 statements, A to H, but only 4 paragraphs. You will not use all of the statements. This is normal in IELTS matching information questions. Pause the video and try to answer now. How did you do? Matching information is one of the trickier IELTS question types, so don't worry if you found it challenging. It takes practice. Head to my Substack blog to check your answers. The link is on the screen and in the description below. If you would like full access to the lessons every week, you can join as a paid subscriber for just $5 New Zealand dollars a month. I'd love to have you over there. Now let's look at some new vocabulary from the article. Listen and repeat each word after me. Multilingual. Multilingual. Able to speak more than 2 languages. Listen to it in a sentence. People who are multilingual often have a younger brain age than their actual age. Multilingual. Cognitive reserve. Cognitive reserve. The brain's ability to stay strong and keep working even as it changes with age. Listen to it in a sentence. Speaking more than 1 language helps build your cognitive reserve. Cognitive reserve. Bilingual. Bilingual. Able to speak 2 languages. Listen to it in a sentence. People who are bilingual are less likely to experience faster brain aging. Bilingual. Dementia. Dementia. A medical condition that affects memory and thinking. Listen to it in a sentence. Dementia develops slowly over a lifetime, which is why early brain health matters. Dementia. Stimulated. Stimulated. Keep active, interested, or challenged. Listen to it in a sentence. Learning languages keeps the brain active and stimulated. Stimulated. Shrink. Shrink. To become smaller. Listen to it in a sentence. The brain starts to shrink as we age, starting from around 40 years old. Emphasize. Emphasize. To show that something is important or to give it extra attention. Listen to it in a sentence. He emphasized that it is never too late to start learning another language. Emphasize. Twice as likely. Twice as likely. having double the chance of something happening. Listen to it in a sentence. People who spoke one language were twice as likely to have faster brain aging. Twice as likely. And that's it for today. I hope this lesson has made you feel great about learning English. Your brain is already getting younger and stronger just by watching this. Share it with a friend who wants to stay young too. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss a new lesson each week. You can find the full lessons, answer explanations and audio practice over at studyenglishwithsarah.substack.com. You can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram. The links are on the screen. I'll see you in next week's lesson. Bye.